Programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the floor for UConn. They've got Martin, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Expanding his range. A shot by Joseph, no good.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
UConn moving that ball around. Here's Keith. Good D by Price. Stolen by Martin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here is Hodges following the bucket by the Huskies. The drive by Randolph.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
So both teams changing it up here. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Huskies on offense. Here's Reed. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And Greg, you mentioned UConn moments ago in their defensive pride. Some great defenders, Clark, have come out of that school.
Yeah, you look at Emeka Okafor and Hasheem Thabit. Both were dominating rim protectors. And even their guards and swingmen get after you defensively.
Sims. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. Well, they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Trice kicks to Felix. To the left side wing. It's stolen. Now, here is Reed to the paint. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist from Reed. Jennings has got his first points of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And Joseph kicks to Trice. There's the triple, and the shot is good. Trice has got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just like...
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Hodges in at point guard. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
On the floor for UConn, we've got Keefe, and it's Day in the point. Cutting the screen, off the screen.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Splitter with a screen on Hodges. Day kicks to Joseph. Passes it to Day. Splitter sets a screen. Here is Day. He's guarded by Hodges. 3 on the clock. Here's Joseph. And it's off from three-point range.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And it's blocked by Day. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. Here is Hodges. To the middle. It's good. And the Husky lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Hodges.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Up top, Reed. Inside, Posey passes to Sims. Shot is off. So Georgetown will take it the other way.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention. And just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of impressive as a skill set.
Hodges in at shooting guard. Hodges in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Off the pick. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got the lead up to 5 now for the Huskies.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still as a defender.
The Huskies on offense. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Splitter sets a screen. Martin with a screen on Randolph. Rejected by Randolph, but he stays with it. Here's Keith. Randolph grabs the board, and now the Hoyas on the break.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. .141 left in the second half of basketball.
Here is Day. Inside. Here's Splitter. Good.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Georgetown trails by 5.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Here is Day. Splitter kicks to Day. Back to Splitter. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's good, and the Husky lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Price. Here is Day. Pass to Splitter. Connects!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Here's Warren. Count it!
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Pass to Splitter. Over to the left wing. 29 seconds left to play here in the second half. Good! What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless. Nervous and quiet.
That was a big-time shot. That's how you silence a building.
Freak dishes to Warren. Here's Hudson. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Left side, Price lobs it up. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. Shot from the wing. And so it's UConn with the win. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and